It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Right now on the 10 o'clock news.
Easter Sunday, capping off the holiest week of the year for Christians. From Fifth Avenue to the Vatican, people around the world gather to celebrate. And the gantries, they are still on tonight. The MTA defying orders from the Trump administration to end congestion pricing. Welcome to the 10 o'clock news. I'm Arthur Chian. The Trump administration, if you remember, ordered the tolling program shut off as of today. Well, this is the lawsuit for it. Meanwhile, it's still playing out in federal court with the MTA and Governor Hochul fighting to keep that program alive. Fox 5's Michelle Ross joins us live in the newsroom right now. Michelle, what is the latest on this fight between New York and the feds?
Well, Arthur, the numbers show congestion pricing is working. About 80,000 fewer cars entered the zone last month from what the MTA projected would have entered the zone had there been no tolls. And they're on track to reach $500 million in revenue this year. And it looks like the cameras will stay on at least until the fall. The congestion pricing tolls will still be collecting, despite an Easter deadline by the federal government to shut them off.
It's just working that well, and the federal government's case is that weak.
The initial March 21st deadline given by the United States Department of Transportation was pushed to April 20th after the MTA filed a federal lawsuit challenging DOT's attempt to revoke federal approval. Legal analyst Jessica Lettingham says the federal government does not have the authority to turn the cameras off and on as it pleases, and that Donald Trump's administration will likely have a hard time proving that the agreement made with the prior administration should be terminated.
This is like a contract, essentially, right? You have the administration and the state of New York. So you're going to need both parties to agree to revoke it unless something material changes in order for it to finally be able to be void.
And nothing material has changed. The MTA is hitting goals it said congestion pricing would benefit from. The numbers show traffic is down and bus travel times have improved. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy called the $9 toll a slap in the face to working class Americans and small business owners. The MTA saying, in case there were any doubts, MTA, state, and city reaffirmed in a court filing that congestion pricing is here to stay and that the arguments Secretary Duffy made trying to stop it have zero merit. And a spokesperson for Governor Hochul telling Fox 5, the program is working. Traffic is down, business is up, and the cameras are staying on. And the Riders Alliance says a few days ago, the federal government agreed to litigate this over the next several months, which means congestion pricing will likely stay in effect through the summer. Arthur?
All right, thanks very much, Michelle. Well, at the good news. I jumped the gun there at the good news coming out of the Vatican today. Cheers and applause there as Pope Francis makes a brief appearance during Easter Mass. The 88-year-old's voice sounding labored as he wished everyone a happy Easter and blessed the crowd. He is still recovering from a serious bout of double pneumonia. Pope Francis was welcomed by the massive crowds in St. Peter's Square. Normally, he leads the Easter Mass, but not today. Instead, the duty fell to other church dignitaries to celebrate the Eucharist and to read the Pope's Easter Mass sermon. Easter is considered the most sacred holiday in the Christian faith, and this year it falls on the same day for Catholics and for Orthodox Christians. Meanwhile, Archbishop of New York, Timothy Cardinal Dolan, sharing his Easter message with devout Catholics today while at St. Patrick's Cathedral.
We are there when they crucified my Lord. We are here when he rose from the dead. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. He has risen, as he said. Alleluia, alleluia.
Thousands gathered inside and outside the famed Catholic Church, and Fox 5's Meredith Gorman takes us to those celebrations.
It's Easter Sunday in the city. St. Patrick's Cathedral was full of mass-goers this morning celebrating the holiday. And just right outside the doors on Fifth Avenue was the annual Easter Parade.
We've been coming for 4 years, and It's just a great place to see community and New York spirit and really creativity come alive.
This year's fashion selection of bonnets and colorful outfits did not miss.
I'm the Golden Egg King this year, and I'm giving away magical unicorns to all the good little people that are in costume.
This is Bogey, and this is Kimba. They're twin brothers, and they've been doing this for 13 years.
And they seem like they like wearing these Easter outfits.
They like wearing all the outfits I create for them.
This Easter Sunday tradition dates back to the 1870s, where parade goers lined down Fifth Avenue wearing their best hats at the Bonnet Festival.
We come every year. I think this is probably our 10th. So fun. So fun.
Some of these hats took hours and hours of time to make. And many of these bonnet wearers told me they make a new one for the parade every year.
This is an upside down dog bed that my dog decided to not sleep in, and it became the beginning structure of this year's Easter bonnet.
The inspiration was just a top hat with peeps on it, and everything flowed from there.
Lots of smiles and sunshine on this Easter Sunday for all.
Your fortune.
Oh, wow. Look at this. If one eats something and nobody sees it, does it have calories? What do you think? I think no, right?
Oh, that's a good question. I agree with you.
Meredith Gorman, Fox 5 News.
Easter brings a new beginning for worshipers at the Middle Collegiate Church in the East Village. Hundreds packing the newly rebuilt sanctuary for an inspiring Easter service. It is the first time the church has been open since a devastating six-alarm fire destroyed the 128-year-old sanctuary. That was almost 5 years ago. With an outpouring of support, Middle Church was able to rebuild and even grow their congregation by about 500 members. A different tone tonight, as it was the last night of the Jewish holiday of Passover. The 8-day holiday marks the exodus of Israelites from slavery in ancient Egypt. A Seder, which is a ritual meal with symbolic food, is held on the first nights of the holiday, and the story of Passover is told and passed down to the next generations. The holiday ended after sundown, so it's over in our time zone. Celebrations on the West Coast will wind down in the coming hours. Let's bring in meteorologist Audrey Puente now for our first look at the forecast. And sometimes we just get a taste of spring in the weekends, but this one we had the full weekend of it.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Tony has been charged with the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. The Davis Center at the Harlem Mirror in Central Park opens next Saturday. The opening ceremony kicks off at noon and will include live music, arts and crafts, lawn games, and more. The new recreation center features a new pool, ice rink, turf fields, and numerous fitness programs. Also on Saturday is Car-Free Earth Day. Streets across the 5 boroughs will be shut down to vehicles and open to bicyclists and pedestrians. This includes Broadway between 17th Street and 46th Street in Manhattan. We'll be right back, but first let's take a look at what you need to know about tomorrow's commute.